Motorcycle Live 2018. I'm here with Lee Johnston on the TT stand. Lee, I would say, looking on from the outside, it's been a bit of a roller coaster season for you.
Yeah, you could say that in some sense. We started the year good. We had some good podiums at the Northwest 200. You know where we need to be. We didn't win one, but we got a second and a third. Thought we would go to the TT and sort of carry that on, but it didn't happen. It wasn't to be. We just couldn't get the bike right or where I wanted to be. I think we finished 6th in the first big superbike race, which was probably better on paper than where we were realistically time-wise and stuff with some DNFs. But obviously we broke down in the Superstock race and then broke down again in the last superbike race. So it was a bit of a bitter pill to swallow, to be honest. So I went to the Ulster trying to sort of redeem myself and get some more good results. But then obviously some more DNFs in qualifying and stuff put us on the back foot. And we managed to get another three podiums there, including Supersport. But I think, to be honest, the one in the Superbike race was just down to Connor crashing out and stuff. We weren't really, honestly, in the chance to be on the podium, so we sort of pinched that one. But yeah, it's been a frustrating year, to be honest.
You know, it's tough with TT only being once a year anyway. Classic TT again. You know, quite some good results there, and obviously you're riding well.
Yeah, I think that's the most frustrating thing. In myself, I feel good. You know, I'm fit and healthy. I'm not injured, and it almost feels like a little bit of a waste of a year to you know what I mean, not to get the results we want. But like I say, we went to the Classic TT, won the 250 race there. We were on the podium in every single race there. For classic racing, that's really good. You know what I mean? Because there's normally quite a lot of DNFs and stuff. So yeah, sort of that just reassured me a little bit that the pace is good and I feel good in myself and stuff. And hopefully we can build on that for next year.
You know, you come back for some injuries over sort of the last 12 months and back to fitness, but what are the plans for 2019?
To be honest, as yet it's not set in stone. Do you know what I mean? I'm still trying to sort out a proper sure thing, and but I just know I want to be in a right place that really wants to be there, and is got the same outlook on the racing.
Just road racing or anything else?
No, I know for a fact I'm going to go back to do British Championship at least 2/3 of the season, because that's what we need to do. You've seen Dean and Peter this year, and they upped the bar massively, and that's why, because they're in British Championship and doing them things. And I obviously was there before and left it, and I don't think there's any reason why we can't go back and be towards the sharp end.
Can I tempt John to a Ducati for the Tri-Options Cup?
I don't think so. I would, but I want to ride bikes that I'm going to ride on the roads, and I don't think I'm going to be bringing a Tri-Options Cup bike to the TT.
Now, you know, you said about a bitter pill to swallow. You know, your best mate, Dean Harrison, he got to the TT, boom, was straight on the pace right from the word go. He's obviously doing a lot of BSB riding and doing a good job as well. Do you think that helps in a massive way? Yeah,
it is, and me and Dean are very close. There's no, it's been made publicly that we're good friends, and like 2 or 3 years ago, Dean was having a really rough time with injuries and with the Yamaha thing and all that happened, and I was going really well. Do you know what I mean? I got my first TT podiums. I was winning Northwest and Ulster, so it's all sort of took a full turn, as you say. But we both know we're more than capable of winning races, and everybody that beat me this year, I've beat over the period of the last 2 years at some point or other. So in my own self, I know that I'm capable of doing it. I just need to get back on the bikes that I want to be on and with the team that I want to be doing it with.
You know, we saw a mental pace this year, really, at the TT with every class, not just superbikes, but you know, and I think some of that was down to the weather being fabulous for the whole 2 weeks, of course. But you know, I think a lot of people have got to raise their game if the pace stays at the same level.
Yeah, I think like you say, the weather is the biggest thing, because over a period of a week or 2 weeks, if it rains or anything, the rubber goes off the road, and that's what builds up. You look at most MotoGP weekends, and the times progress over the weekend, and there probably doesn't be a lot changed other than there's rubber on the ground. And you obviously know as well as anybody what it's like over the period of having some bad weather and stuff. So for the freak thing of having 2 weeks of amazing weather on the Isle of Man, it might not have happened for 100 years. So for that to happen again would be amazing. But I think on the other side is that is sort of the pace, but you can only race what the grip level is, and whatever the grip level is on that day, that's what the pace is going to be. So if you're quick enough on the day, you're going to win the race. And at the end of the day, nobody looks back and asks what lap time you did. They just say, well, have you got a trophy or have you not? And that's the long and short of it.
No, exactly. You know, of course, Hickey's the favourite of the TT now, or you know, he's certainly at a pace lap record holder on the superbike. But he's just won Macau this morning, had a great time, and now he's going off to New Zealand. That boy's getting some serious mileage in before next year.
Yeah, that's the thing. You know what I mean, and that's why I'm so keen to go back to British Championship. I know I really wanted to do it this year, and it wasn't an option, and I know that's what I need to do to get back at the front on the road. So that's what we're going to do.
So how long before you're going to release to the whole world what you're doing for 2019?
Once I know, you'll know.
Hey, good luck, mate, whatever it is.
Thank you.